Let me tune in. Thank you for letting me tune in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Coronado Makeout Hour. And during the Coronado Makeout Hour, I want you to please squeeze and relax. Yeah, squeeze and relax. Hopefully you're at home, because when you're at home, you can always excuse yourself when there's just a whole lot of squeezing and relaxing going on. Thank you for letting me do that. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for coming with your yoga pants on. Thank you for coming with those yoga pants because you're going to need them. You're going to need those yoga pants because they have more flexibility. And that way, when you have to pick things up and roll around and stuff like that, those yoga pants can help you do it better. And I tell you, and I hated I had to end the relationship. I'm going back. I said I wasn't going back I'm going back to find my girlfriends because they know how to do yoga. You know what I'm saying? And they did make a mistake. They invited a dude to the party that didn't really know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So they said they needed me, to help them get started. That first, they give me like the first 40-some minutes, and then, they be hating to let go. They was like, are you going to come back later? But they need me for about 45 minutes, sometime an hour and 45 minutes, just to get them warmed up. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, I'm tell you how they started off. They get in the room with those yoga pants on, and they have that belly. Ooh, they have that belly jewelry showing. Ooh, I'm gonna tell you how their belly be looking. Man, that thing look like a sweet potato pie, like a sweet potato pie with an earring in it. Oh, boy. And I'm gonna tell you, right around where their jewelry is, and that sweet potato pie, they have some Cool Whip in it. There's Cool Whip right there where that earring is in their belly. And then they have those yoga pants, and they have that little, what they call a playground. They have a playground right there below that. They got the playground right there, right below that belly ring. And a lot of times what they do, they hold hands and stuff like that, and one will pull the other one, and the other one will pull the other one, and stuff like that. And like they pull each other. That's how they start stretching and stuff. I tell you, and a lot of those women are very lonely, very lonely, because they can't find a yoga instructor that knows how to do it. So they teach each other, They teach each other as they go. And they said, the last time I was there, they said it was just that much excitement that they can't stop thinking about me, And I'm gonna tell you how they accommodated for it. They made all the women around Montgomery wear yoga pants and nothing else. Yoga pants, don't put nothing on. Get right out of the shower, and before you drive, you just pull those yoga pants all the way up there. You pull them up in there, and you get out there and let Nardo know that we need Nardo back in that yoga class. And that's what they do. They get right out of the shower, and without using anything to dry, they pull those. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like putting I'm going to tell you how it sounds. It's like putting a telegram pole right way down in the ground. When they pull those yoga pants up and they find out where they want them to fit, like that. Like, that's how like, dang, a lot of the girls going out, what the hell's going on in here? And she'll say she pulled her yoga pants up where she wanted them to be while she was thinking about Narda coming to yoga class, probably if he makes it back. You know what I'm saying, lady? But I tell you, I'm going to go back out there and find them and get that class back. I'm going to get back in that class. And that's where they want me to be, in that class, back in that class. Those girls told me that I need to get in there and get it. And get that exercise, and get that conditioning and strength and stuff. Because those women know. She said, you know where your strength is coming from, Nardo. Don't be acting like that. You know where you get your abundance of strength from. All that good stuff that you eating. All that stretching. And she said, you remember how that girl used to do you? They said how we be pulling that thing and pulling on it and smashing it. Doing all those exercises. All that pogo and stuff. You know that thing you get in the swimming pool with? You know that thing that look like a pogo stick? That straw. She said, you know we be pulling on that straw, Nardo, that you get in that swimming pool with. That's your energy. A lot of your energy is coming from that. And don't you ever forget it. And that's what I tell them, lady. But nevertheless, lady, you know, there's a lot of women out there, they don't have time for this because their husband doesn't know how to do it and they don't need to be hearing all that because it's a distraction. That's why they still listening. I don't have time for this. I'm telling somebody. Why? Because she know that her husband don't do that and she don't have time to be misled. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of time that's what's going on, lady. But I tell you, Michelle Obama did tell me something real freaky the other day, and I was very sprung by it. Boing! I was like, Michelle Obama, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. She said when she was in grade school that she see somebody like me, older and bigger and stronger, and she said that she would fantasize all day and night about it. I'm like, Michelle, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I just felt very uncomfortable about that. And guess what she's going to tell me? That I should let girls learn. No, I don't agree with that. Because next thing you know, those same girls are going to have people in court like R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Saying that somebody did something to him. So, you know, Michelle, she does need to clarify that. She need to tell those girls and those people to confess that they setting dudes up. And that's exactly what they doing. You have to be mature and understand that that's all that they doing is setting your ass up. If you ever make some money, if you ever get somewhere and you don't need nobody distracting you, they gonna say that you did something to them and they was not prepared for it yet. Even though she said, let girls learn, Obama, she's teaching them how to set you up at an early age. And that's what I'm telling my sons right now. Don't fall for it, you know what I'm saying? Don't fall for the bait. And you should know better anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you had some daughters and stuff, you should tell your daughters right from wrong. Even if they having fun, if they learning, you be like, look, you know what I'm saying? This book that you looking at, it's a book that they sell at Barnes and Nobles. And they sell this book at Books A Million. And married men buy this book and they get in trouble for it. You know what I'm saying? Even though it says for adults and they sell it at a store, when they take it home and look at it and their wife catches them, they said that you're in trouble, mister, for looking at that, even though you were able to buy it legally at Books A Million. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta think about it. If you're gonna get in trouble for messing with something that's legal, you damn right you're gonna get in trouble for messing with something that ain't legal. You know what I'm saying? You can't listen, you know what I'm saying? Even if she's the first lady or not, lady, you know, you have to, I'm telling my sons all the time, don't let these women trick you. You see what I'm saying? Because you know, God damn it, if you make it to that league, that woman is gonna say that even though she did say let girls learn, she wasn't talking about that. You see what I'm saying? I don't care how you try to explain it and stuff. They gonna say, you know that ain't right, man. You know you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You gonna be in jail like R. Kelly? They gonna be out here spending your money. And it's a game. And you better believe that she letting girls learn everywhere they go. Go get on Santa's lap. Go over there and entertain the mayor. Go sit on the mayor's lap and go light the Christmas tree. You know what I'm saying? Let's go down to George's house and Jeb and George Sr. and let's go get presents for kids. You know what I'm saying? And all she's doing is holding you. She's going to hold you accountable if you have certain success. But if you pay up, you know what I'm saying? This is what you're gonna tell you. Now, if you continue to pay to play, I won't say nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? I always say that you're my boyfriend and I'm your girlfriend, or you're my girlfriend and I'm your boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? She always gonna give you that convenience as long as you pay. You pay the reaper. You pay the reaper what you owe. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's a lot of daddies out there. You know, even though that's your family, you know what I'm saying, that daughter is gonna say now, you know, that daddy was very abusive when they was growing up. And you know what she gonna do it? When you start dating that mistress and you and your baby mama and your wife start having those arguments and you stop coming home when you supposed to, when she build that case up you with Judge Hayes, she's gonna say, before you give that mistress your money, your daughter has something to say. That you were very abusive and touching your daughter in places that you shouldn't have been touching. And I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of daddies out there that are guilty of, oops, you're not a Delta? Oh Lord, I thought you were Delta. Oops, you did it again? You touched your little girl by mistake in the wrong place? Well, I tell you like this, like, as long as you pay to play, you know what I mean? If you make sure that your daughter gets your money and not the mistress, then she'll always say that she loved her daddy more than any man. Oh, baby. I can't believe how strong these emotions are. That yes, your daughter says when you die, she's going to tattoo that thing on that lower back to say that nobody loved that daughter like that daddy. Ooh, baby. She says she always going to be daddy's real little girl. Ooh, baby. These people are some real freaks, like, aren't they? I can tell by the abundance of doors that are opening. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there's only a whole lot of guys that's in trouble for it. So you don't have to panic. Don't panic. Because there's only a whole lot of baby daddies and fathers that are in trouble of this. All you got to do is keep coming home. You know, even if you cheat, just make sure your daughter know that she going to be walking away with that money. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times she going to say, oh, she's going to forgive her daddy as long as he know whose name to put that beneficiary policy in, not the mistress. You see what I'm saying? Because that's a blessing to the little girl. You know what I'm saying? That you did it more with your little girl than you did with your wife. You know what I'm saying? You got attached to her. I don't know. It's a wicked relationship. Every time they come in there, y'all sitting on each other and stuff. Sitting on each other, stuck together and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But man, long as you keep it in the family, I guess you won't be in trouble, you know what I mean?